We going underground, 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 going underground. All them hustles in the streets, we tryna reach it. You been grinding, now it's time to let the world see it. It's the underground, yeah. It's the underground. Titanium underground.
Hey, get the comps on that.
Not yet.
It's those guys, it's those guys, it's those guys. EquityJet, what's up, man? Oh, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. What's up, bro? Love the new office.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, we're just getting everything moved in.
I met you guys at Texas Tuesdays probably about 2 months ago, right?
Right.
A couple months ago.
Yeah, and that was before. I think that's right when I dropped D4D and everything else.
Yeah,
you was telling me that was crazy.
Yeah, we were listening to D4D before we met you.
Right.
It's kind of like, well, that's done. You dropped that soundtrack, man.
Man, and it's been so amazing. But what was amazing was we talked that week, and then I think 2 weeks later, y'all put on a crazy presentation at Texas Tuesdays. And I was telling y'all, I'm like, man, y'all need to record this. Y'all need to make this a course. Y'all put it out full-fledged. And so tell me, man, because there's a lot of people who want to take it from that next level, from just starting the real estate, to investing and things like that, to make it to this point where you have an office now, man. And this just, I know it feels so good, a sense of accomplishment just to be able to take this step. But tell the people out there, first introduce yourselves and let them know how did you get started in real estate.
Okay. Well, my name is Shaheen. And actually, my partner Hunter here kind of got me into real estate. You know, we both had goals of eventually getting a rental portfolio, and we figured the best way to do that was to have consistent lead flow.
Okay.
And the best way to do that is, wholesaling. So, because we're gonna have all these leads not gonna fit what we want,
Right.
So we might as well make some money off them, monetize them. So he kind of actually convinced me. In the beginning, I wasn't too sure about it, and Hunter just kept pushing me, and that's why. That's my brother right there, man. He pushed me into this. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Hunter, you know what I mean?
Man, so what did Hunter do, or what did you experience to make you feel like this is it? Like he was right.
Man, I'll tell you, the proof of concept to me came when we had the first closed deal. That's when I was like, okay, this is real. We can really make money. And we actually closed our first 2 deals in the same weekend. The same Friday, I think. It was
like back-to-back.
Yeah, back-to-back closing. So that's when I was like, okay, now we're talking money. Now let's get serious with it. And
Right.
2 months later, I quit my job and I was full-time. And the rest is history, man.
That's how you know it's for you. Your first weekend, 2 of them.
2 of them.
Oh man, like that gotta be more inspiration. More inspiration than anything.
If you can sell anything, you can sell a house. So I mean, it's not any different. It's the same business. It's just you got to systemize it, and it's something we all know. You just got to be able to systemize something and replicate it, and delegate. Obviously, you got to be able to step back and hire people. And that was the point of getting the office, is that we wanted to be able to establish legitimacy for when we had people doing interviews or people coming in to meet with us, investors, clients, buyers, sellers, whoever it is, coming in here to meet with us. It adds a lot of professionalism that you can't get. And we were working out of a house office for a while, and it
worked for us. It was just us at work.
Starting out, yeah, but definitely at some point you gotta, if you want to be serious about the wholesaling, you gotta get the office, because it'll change a lot for you in your business.
And I want to touch on something that Hunter said that I thought was a really good point, is that if you can sell anything, you can sell houses, because at the end of the day, sales is sales. And we both I know Hunter since we were 10 years old, and we both come from a background of sales. We did door-to-door electronics sales, and that's something we're looking for in our new hires too. A big point that we wanted to make is that we don't care if you have real estate experience. What we want is someone who can sell, because real estate experience can be taught. Sales is something that is, I feel, a little more innate. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a lot of psychology in that. That stuff you just can't really teach. It's just like either you grasp it quickly or you don't.
Exactly.
And in sales, you got to be quick to respond and quick to act and
Quick on your
react.
feet,
So
quick on your feet.
And if I can't teach you that, man. Like I can't spend 6 months to a year to teach somebody that, because I need to teach you how to. I need to be teaching you the real estate terminology.
Right.
And that's what we can do. So we don't care. We would prefer you to not have a real estate license. We would also prefer you to have no real estate experience at all. If you have, we like people with backgrounds in GC, any form of project management, landscaping, door-to-door sales, stuff like that. Those are all things that you're looking for. Service industry is a really solid one as well. Bartenders are great because they have a lot of autonomy behind the bar, you know.
Gotcha.
They are able, so if you transfer that environment to behind the phone, it gives them a lot of, you know, they can tell
People skills, right?
you to leave. You know, they're serving their clients, not their clients, their customers drinks all day, and if someone drinks too much, they can tell them to leave. If they want to get the staff to kick someone out, they can do that. They can stop serving someone whenever they want to. They can underserve you, overserve you. You know, they have a lot of autonomy, and that's something that you just, it's hard to teach somebody.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. So Hunter, and how did you get started?
So just like he was saying earlier, I wanted to own rental property, and I found that the only way to get discounted property consistently was through wholesale and off-market properties. You know, other than that, it's like foreclosures, but those are hard to come by because people like us are picking them up left and right. So the only way to get discounted deals is to procure your own leads, and that's why we got into this, because we wanted our own portfolios. So by doing this and generating our lead flow and systemizing it, we're able to, in 1 year's time, once our system is fully functioning, it's a machine running. We're able to cherry pick the leads that we like and buy them for ourselves and buy and hold. So it just creates a beautiful system, you know.
And like I said, I noticed you guys first, and I noticed how serious you were from the jump, man. And I knew you guys were gonna, you know, start shining very quickly, and that's why I wanted to come at you and put you on this podcast, man, because I already recognized you, and I know y'all going to the top already, man. Y'all already got the friendship, a long term. You trust each other, which is big in the business
too, man.
And man, I'm telling you, it's huge, man. So
we can talk on that for a long time, like you know.
The way we complement each other's, like, you know, for instance, Hunter does a lot of things that I would never even think to do. For like, I don't know, before, you know, he mentioned the investor, what is it, the
training manual.
The training manual. Yeah, I would never in a million years would I type that up. Whereas I do some things that I think Hunter would be less comfortable doing. You know, I'm on the phone, so I could talk on the phone all day, and I
hate talking on the phone.
Yeah,
it's perfect, man.
It's perfect.
I don't deal with lists. I don't deal with buying data. I don't deal with any of those things. That's all his stuff.
I love that.
So it's a great division of labor because we're able to just divide up all the important aspects and figure out what our strengths are and what our weaknesses are. And you know, everybody's got those strengths and weaknesses. So you know, identifying what your strengths and weaknesses are can help you to finding a partner if that's the route that, you know, somebody wants to take. Which I definitely recommend it if you're starting out in this business. It's really hard to go at it alone because you need somebody to bounce ideas off of.
Hold you accountable.
And hold you accountable as well. So there's a lot to that.
And that's a big thing you said. Everybody has those talents, strengths and weaknesses, but most people don't know how to identify them.
They haven't identified them yet.
Absolutely.
Or they don't know how to.
Exactly. And something that I want to touch on real quick is people think that if they're not good at something that they need to focus on that and practice it and get better at it. I disagree. I think you should double down on what you're good at and outsource the rest. You know what I mean? There's no point in wasting your time doing something you're not good at when you know you have these strengths. Just focus all your energy on those strengths, kill it in that, and anything else is outsourceable. You know what I mean?
That's dope, man. And to bring it back to the office, you were saying, you know, coming from the house, you get an office, it give you that point where you legit. And you want to start hiring new hires now because you got an office to bring them and things like that. I saw you create the training manual, man, and I just got to give big ups, man. DFW from Fort Worth to Dallas, man. Y'all gonna shine. We're gonna doing some JVs together.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
Everybody, EquityJet, man. Y'all get at them. They got buyers.
We do JVs.
They JV all day. Stay tuned for the next episode, man.
Thanks for coming out.
We going underground, 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 going underground. All them hustles in the streets, we tryna reach it. You been grinding, now it's time to let the world see. It's the underground, yeah. It's the underground.